1769. Maria Theresa sits in her court. Wolfgang von Kempelen lights a candle and opens two doors, revealing cogs and other forms of machinery within a cabinet. The Queen and the nobles beside her nod their heads in approval. Kempelen points to an audience member who heads over to the machine. In front of him sits a man carved from maple wood, dressed in robes, a turban, and a long pipe. Everyone stares at the chessboard as Kempelen winds up a crank. The automaton picks up a piece and makes its first move, soon after being able to beat everyone in the room at chess. 1774. The Turk, the name given to Kempelen's automaton as a result of its appearance, was retired by Kempelen in 1774. In 1783, however, Joseph II, who was Theresa's successor, ordered Kempelen to take the automaton on a 2-year trip around Europe. It would go on to beat several pro chess players and Benjamin Franklin. 1804. Kempelen died, but his machine was purchased by Johann Melzel. The Turk would now even say check upon threatening the king. In 1809 in Vienna, it beat Napoleon. It would go on to tour the United States, making Johann Melzel a lot of money. The events were a spectacle that everyone became obsessed with as they wondered how the Turk functioned. Edgar Allan Poe in 1836 even published an essay called Melzel's Chess Player. He would go on to make 17 observations. His deductive skills would later on be useful to publishing the world's first detective novel. But back on topic, the idea of a man or child hidden inside the machine was a concept many speculated on. In 1838, Melzel died before the Turk was passed on to a group of people who were interested in how the machine worked. The group showed off the Turk once more before it would be donated to the Chinese Museum in Philadelphia. Turns out the cogs were mostly fake and just for show. The person inside the Turk would move out of the way using a mechanical sliding seat when the insides were shown, and they would observe the game taking place using dangling metal discs to keep track of the game, and would use levers to move the Turk's arms and fingers. Melzel and Kempelen would find professional chess players from around the country to hide inside the machine. On July 5th, 1854, the museum caught fire, and despite attempts at rescuing the Turk, it would succumb to the flames, thus destroying years of history. The Turk lived a pretty good life, moving from inventor to inventor and audience to audience. Some believed that it was the Turk that initially popularized the idea of what a free-thinking machine could be capable of.